New news just came out. I saw it pop up in my feed like 30 minutes ago about a plan from the man, the myth, the legend himself, Alex Mashinsky, the CEO of Celsius, to make Celsius operational again. You can see I'm laughing, but take what you want about this. I'm going to go into that, and then I want to go into exactly where Celsius is with the US trustees about the outside examiner, what's happening. I know there are questions floating around Twitter. What's happening? What's this mean? Let's get right into it. Let's get right into this right now. Here we go. So, Celsius CEO floats daring plan to resurrect the floundering company. Basically, it looks like they want to be able to run their business again. They did not state how they're going to repay back the creditors, us, the unsecured creditors, but they said that they wanted to take fees on transfers and loans as a custodial service. This is a classic quote right here. Mashinsky rhetorically asked the employees whether two companies that filed for bankruptcy, PepsiCo and Delta, prevented people from buying Pepsi or flying on Delta Airlines. Does it make the Pepsi taste less good? Mashinsky quipped. Do you not fly Delta because they filed for bankruptcy? This is his defense or his reasoning behind allowing them or allowing him to run his business again. What do you guys think about this? I don't know if I want to put my opinion that much on this, but of course, if somehow Celsius could generate revenue again, that would be great. The committee is eager for Celsius to continue its operations, but expressed doubt that the company could move forward with Mashinsky at the helm. The committee is also skeptical of this Kelvin plan. Blonstein is adamant that the Kelvin plan could work if the foundation of our business is custody and our customers are electing to do things like stake somewhere or swap one asset for another or take a loan against an asset as collateral. We should have the ability to charge a commission. Said Blonstein also added that the company had an unusual plan to pay customers out without disclosing details. If we are successful, it's going to be a success story like the one that's never been seen before, he concluded. I don't know what this is. Anyways, let's get into really what's going on here. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. And this is the Twitter thread here from the Celsius Official Committee and Unsecured Creditors. It says, while we have reached an agreement with the US Trustee, we believe it's important for the community to understand why we reached that agreement and other important work that Celsius UCC is doing. So this is the Official Committee of Unsecured Creditors limited objection and reservation of rights to the motion of the United States Trustee for entry and ordering and directing the appointment of an examiner. So I'm not going to go through all of this. I'm going to link this document in the description, but I want to give a quick overview of what happened. Basically, the U.S. trustees came in. They said that we want an outside examiner to go through Celsius. There were some key main points about the tether loan. There was a $750 million revolving loan within the company. They wanted to know about the holdings of the cryptocurrencies. They wanted to know about the sales taxes. They wanted to know about GK8, which was a purchase of a cybersecurity company in Israel for $115 million and what that was worth. And they also wanted to know why in April there was that switch between the earn accounts to custody accounts and some were put in withhold accounts. So basically the committee came back and said, we don't want just an unrestricted examiner to come in and spend a bunch of money. It can be extremely costly. There's an example of another examiner costing $90 million in a different case. So they said, we don't agree to that, but we are going to, they did come to an agreement to do a more specific scope of things that they want to have examined. But basically the Unsecured Creditors Committee stated that they had already examined a lot of different parts of, and they are currently examining a lot of parts of Celsius business. And this was one thing that they said that I think is important, that the investigation of the committee has included close scrutiny of transfers to or for the benefit of insiders like Mr. Mashinsky, the debtors, cryptocurrency, and digital assets, and how those assets are secured, the establishment of the custody and withhold accounts, and the mining business. The committee has also commenced a wide-ranging investigation of potential claims and causes of action involving the debtors, including against Mr. Mashinsky. To date, the committee has already served a request for over 300 documents and plans to serve additional discovery in the near future. In particular, the committee has served discovery on the debtors and 6 of their top management on a wide range of topics. The committee is also preparing to serve subpoenas on third parties who may have important information regarding the debtors' pre-petition activities. Once the committee has the relevant information in hand, the committee plans to place Mr. Mashinsky and others under oath to determine what they knew and when they knew. So there are 3 different entities, US trustees from Vermont, Texas, and Wisconsin that are going after Celsius. The Unsecured Creditors Committee is also going after Celsius and Mashinsky, and basically it seemed like the Creditors Committee didn't want to have overlapping investigations, that they were going to repeat work that was already done and have us pay for it, so they're trying to decrease the cost for us, but they eventually did come to a limited scope examination of Celsius. Here it states that the committee intends to engage with the examiner regarding any proposed work plan or budget. If necessary, the committee is prepared to object to the proposed plan and budget to ensure that the limited examination contemplated by the agreed proposed order does not expand unnecessarily, deplete the debtor's resources, or unduly delay these Chapter 11 cases. So they want to make sure that the examiner doesn't spend too much money, basically. So that's what's currently going on with the examiner, with the Unsecured Creditors Committee against Mashinsky and Celsius. We're just going to have to hang tight, see what happens. If you like this, please hit the like button. It really helps me out, helps out this video. Hit that subscribe button if you want more Celsius content, more crypto content. It's going to be coming. Woo!